Imagine a vast, ancient civilization, larger than Egypt and Mesopotamia combined, with bustling cities, advanced plumbing, and a mysterious script. This was the Indus Valley Civilization, a Bronze Age marvel that thrived over 4,000 years ago. Yet, it remains one of history's most overlooked great cultures. The Indus Valley Civilization flourished from roughly 3300 BC to 1300 BCE. It was a sophisticated Bronze Age society. Its heartland lay along the fertile Indus River and its tributaries. This civilization spanned a massive area. It covered parts of modern-day Pakistan, northwest India, and even northeastern Afghanistan. Its sheer size was unprecedented for its time. Major urban centers like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were hubs of activity. They showcased remarkable planning and infrastructure. This ancient culture left an indelible mark on the history of South Asia. The story of the Indus Valley Civilization begins with earlier settlements. Agriculture emerged in regions like Balochistan around 6500 BCE. This laid the groundwork for larger communities. Metalworking skills developed early on. By 3400 BCE, practices like metal casting were present. These technological steps were crucial for the civilization's rise. The civilization reached its peak between 2600 BCE and 1900 BCE. This period is known as the mature Harappan phase. Cities grew, trade networks expanded, and the unique Indus script was in use. Major urban centers thrived during this time. They featured impressive architecture and complex systems. This era represents the height of Indus Valley achievement. Around 1900 BC, the civilization began to decline. Major cities were gradually abandoned over the next few centuries. By 1700 BC, the urban phase had largely ended. The reasons for this decline are still debated. Theories include climate change, environmental shifts, and possibly other factors. The end of this great civilization remains one of its enduring mysteries. The urban planning of the Indus Valley cities was truly revolutionary. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were built on a grid system. Streets were laid out in straight lines, crossing at right angles. Houses were often constructed using standardized baked bricks. Many homes had multiple stories. They were designed with privacy in mind, often facing inward onto courtyards. A key feature was the presence of private wells in many residences. This provided easy access to clean water. It highlights a focus on public health and convenience. Beyond individual homes, the cities boasted impressive public infrastructure. Large granaries were built for storing crops. Public wells and communal buildings served the population. The most famous example of their engineering is the drainage system. Cities had elaborate networks of covered drains and sewers. This allowed for efficient waste removal, a rarity in the ancient world. The Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro is another architectural marvel. This large, watertight tank was likely used for ritual bathing. It demonstrates advanced waterproofing techniques and a focus on spiritual practices. These urban features reveal a highly organized society. They point to a strong civic authority capable of planning and executing large-scale projects. The cities were designed for efficiency, sanitation, and community life. Agriculture formed the foundation of the Indus Valley economy. Farmers cultivated a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, and cotton. They utilized advanced irrigation techniques to maximize yields in the river plains. The surplus food production supported the large urban populations. It also allowed for specialization in other trades. This agricultural base was essential for the civilization's prosperity. The Indus Valley Civilization was deeply involved in extensive trade networks. They traded both locally and over long distances. Their reach extended to regions as far away as Mesopotamia and possibly Egypt. Valuable commodities were exchanged along these routes. Goods included precious stones like lapis lazuli, carnelian, and turquoise. Metals such as gold, silver, copper, and tin were also important trade items. Evidence of this trade comes from discoveries in other regions. Indus seals have been found at Mesopotamian sites. This confirms direct contact and exchange between these major ancient cultures. Artisans played a vital role in the economy. They were highly skilled in various crafts. Metalworking was particularly advanced, producing tools, weapons, and ornaments from copper, bronze, gold, and silver. Pottery was another significant craft. Indus potters created distinctive red and black ware. Their vessels were often decorated with intricate geometric and animal motifs. Other crafts included bead making, shell working, and the production of terracotta figurines. These items were not only used locally but were also important trade goods. The craftsmanship reflects a high level of technical skill and artistic expression. Understanding the social structure of the Indus Valley civilization is challenging. The primary obstacle is the undeciphered nature of their writing system. Without written records, interpretations rely heavily on archaeological evidence. Artifacts suggest a society with some degree of social stratification. Differences in house sizes and grave goods point to variations in wealth or status. However, there is little evidence of grand palaces or elaborate royal burials seen in other ancient civilizations. The famous priest-king statue found at Mohenjo-daro is often cited. Its exact role or status is debated among scholars. It might represent a ruler, a religious figure, or simply a prominent citizen. The absence of large temples suggests a different approach to religion compared to Mesopotamia or Egypt. Religious practices are inferred from seals, figurines, and other artifacts. These often depict animals, human figures, and symbolic motifs. The Pashupati seal is particularly intriguing. It shows a seated figure surrounded by animals. Some scholars interpret this figure as a prototype of the Hindu god Shiva, suggesting continuity of religious ideas. Terracotta figurines, especially those of women, are common finds. These may represent mother goddesses or fertility deities. They offer clues about popular religious beliefs and domestic rituals. Artistic expression was evident in various forms. The bronze statue of the dancing girl from Mohenjo-daro is a masterpiece. It showcases advanced lost wax casting techniques and a dynamic pose. Seals are perhaps the most iconic Indus artifacts. Made of steatite, they feature intricate carvings of animals, human figures, and the Indus script. Their function was likely related to trade and administration. These artifacts provide glimpses into the daily life, beliefs, and artistic talents of the Indus people. While the social hierarchy remains unclear, the evidence points to a complex and culturally rich society. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Indus Valley civilization is its unique writing system. Known as the Indus script, it appears on thousands of artifacts. These include seals, pottery, and small tablets. The script consists of around 400 distinct symbols. Scholars debate whether it represents a fully developed language or a system of logograms and symbols. Its exact nature remains a subject of intense research. The origins of the script are thought to be in the early phases of the civilization. Examples have been found dating back to around 3000 BCE. It was widely used during the mature Harappan period. Deciphering the Indus script has proven to be extremely difficult. A major challenge is the lack of a bilingual text. Unlike the Rosetta Stone for Egyptian hieroglyphs, no equivalent has been found for the Indus script. Most inscriptions are very short. They typically contain only a few symbols, often between 1 and 5. This brevity makes it hard to identify grammatical structures or recurring patterns. The direction of writing is also debated, though most evidence suggests it was written from right to left. Despite numerous attempts, no proposed decipherment has gained widespread acceptance among scholars. The script likely served administrative and economic purposes. Its presence on seals suggests use in trade and property identification. It may also have been used for religious or social functions. The undeciphered script is a major barrier to understanding the Indus people directly. Their thoughts, beliefs, and history are locked within these symbols. Unlocking the script would revolutionize our knowledge of this civilization. Linguists, historians, and archaeologists continue to study the script. They employ various methods, including statistical analysis and computational approaches. Every new inscription found offers a potential clue to solving this ancient puzzle. The Indus Valley civilization was remarkably advanced technologically for its time. They demonstrated significant skill in various fields. Their innovations contributed greatly to their urban lifestyle and economic success. Metallurgy was a key area of expertise. The Indus people were proficient in working with copper, bronze, lead, and tin. They knew how to smelt ores and cast metals into various shapes. They produced a wide range of metal objects. These included tools like axes, saws, and knives. They also crafted weapons, vessels, and intricate ornaments. Their bronze casting, as seen in the dancing girl statue, was particularly sophisticated. This mastery of metals allowed for more efficient tools and valuable trade goods. It placed them among the leading metalworking cultures of the Bronze Age. Pottery production was another area of excellence. Indus potters used wheels to create finely shaped vessels. They developed techniques for firing pottery in kilns at high temperatures. Their distinctive red and black pottery is found throughout the civilization's range. The quality and standardization of their pottery suggest organized production. Textiles were also likely produced, though less direct evidence survives. Water management was perhaps their most impressive technological achievement. They built complex systems for supplying water and managing waste. This was crucial for maintaining hygiene in their densely populated cities. The elaborate drainage systems with covered channels are unparalleled in the ancient world. They also constructed wells, reservoirs, and possibly systems for collecting rainwater. The Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro is a testament to their hydraulic engineering skills. These technological advancements were not just practical. They enabled the growth of large urban centers and supported a complex society. The Indus people were true innovators, shaping their environment through ingenuity. While large temples are absent, evidence suggests that rituals and spiritual beliefs were central to Indus Valley life. Archaeological finds provide clues about their religious practices and symbolism. The Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro is widely believed to have been used for ritual purification. Its careful construction and watertight design point to a special purpose. This suggests the importance of water in their spiritual practices. Seals often depict figures in yoga-like postures. This has led some scholars to suggest early forms of meditation or asceticism. The Pashupati seal is a prime example, showing a figure that resonates with later Indian religious imagery. Animal symbolism was prominent in Indus art and religion. Many seals feature realistic depictions of animals like bulls, elephants, tigers, and rhinoceroses. The unicorn-like figure is the most common motif on seals, its meaning still debated. Some animals may have held sacred significance. The bull, for instance, is a powerful symbol in many ancient cultures. Its frequent appearance on seals suggests it was important to the Indus people. Terracotta figurines, particularly female figures, are abundant. These are often interpreted as representations of mother goddesses or fertility cults. They might have been used in household rituals or personal devotion. Evidence of fire altars has been found at some sites, such as Kalavangan. This suggests the practice of fire rituals. These findings hint at a diverse set of religious practices across the civilization. The lack of monumental religious structures makes understanding their beliefs challenging. However, the widespread presence of certain symbols and artifacts indicates shared spiritual concepts. Rituals were likely integrated into daily life and community activities. The study of Indus rituals and beliefs offers insights into the cultural heritage of the region. It highlights potential connections and continuities with later South Asian religious traditions. The spiritual landscape of the Indus Valley was rich and complex. The Indus Valley civilization was not isolated. It engaged in extensive interactions with other major ancient cultures. Trade was the primary driver of these connections. Evidence of trade with Mesopotamia is particularly strong. Indus seals have been discovered at sites like Ur in modern-day Iraq. Mesopotamian texts mention trade with a land called Meluha, which many scholars identify with the Indus region. Commodities traded likely included precious stones, metals, timber, and possibly agricultural products from the Indus side. Mesopotamians may have traded silver, wool, and other goods in return. These interactions were not limited to economic exchange. There is evidence of cultural diffusion as well. Similarities in certain artistic motifs or technological practices suggest the exchange of ideas. Some scholars propose the existence of Indus merchant communities in Mesopotamian cities. This would facilitate trade and cultural exchange. Such outposts indicate long-distance travel and established relationships. Interactions may have also occurred with civilizations to the west, such as those in the Persian Gulf, and possibly Egypt. The vast network of trade routes connected the Indus Valley to a wider ancient world. Studying these interactions helps us understand the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations. It shows how ideas, technologies, and goods spread across vast distances. The Indus Valley played a significant role in this ancient global network. Ongoing research continues to explore the nature and extent of these contacts. Archaeological finds and textual analysis from other regions provide valuable context. The Indus Valley was a dynamic participant in the ancient world stage. The discovery and study of the Indus Valley civilization are triumphs of archaeology. Major excavations began in the early 20th century. Sites like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were first systematically explored in the 1920s. Sir John Marshall, R.D. Banerjee, and Dayaram Sawhney were pioneers in this field. Their initial work revealed the existence of a previously unknown ancient civilization. These discoveries fundamentally changed our understanding of South Asian history. Key findings from these excavations include the well-planned city layouts. The sophisticated drainage systems were a major revelation. Artifacts like seals, pottery, and statues provided the first glimpses into Indus culture. The Great Bath and the Priest King statue are among the most famous discoveries. Thousands of seals have been unearthed, offering insights into their script, economy, and beliefs. These finds continue to be studied intensely. Archaeologists from around the world have contributed to our knowledge. Their meticulous work has helped piece together the story of the Indus people. Techniques have evolved, allowing for more detailed analysis of sites and artifacts. Many important Indus Valley artifacts are housed in museums globally. The National Museum of India in New Delhi and the National Museum of Pakistan in Karachi hold significant collections. The British Museum also has notable pieces. These museum collections allow the public to connect with this ancient civilization. They serve as vital resources for researchers and educators. Preserving and displaying these artifacts is crucial for cultural heritage. Archaeological research in the Indus Valley region is ongoing. New sites are being discovered, and existing ones are being re-examined using modern technology. Each new find adds another piece to the puzzle of this remarkable civilization. The decline of the Indus Valley civilization around 1900 BCE is one of its greatest mysteries. No single cause has been definitively identified. Scholars propose several theories, often suggesting a combination of factors. One prominent theory points to environmental changes. Shifts in monsoon patterns could have led to prolonged droughts. This would severely impact agriculture, the base of their economy. Changes in river courses may also have played a role. The drying up or shifting of rivers could disrupt water supply and trade routes. Such environmental stress would make urban life unsustainable. Another theory involves invasions or migrations. The idea of an Aryan invasion was once popular, but is now largely discredited. However, smaller migrations or conflicts could have contributed to instability. Evidence for large-scale warfare or conquest is limited. The decline seems to have been a gradual process. This makes a sudden invasion less likely as the sole cause. Internal factors are also considered. These might include social unrest, political fragmentation, or economic problems. Overuse of resources could have degraded the environment around the cities. Changes in trade networks could have impacted the economy. If trade with Mesopotamia declined, it would affect the prosperity of Indus cities. This could lead to economic hardship and abandonment. It is most likely that a combination of these factors led to the decline. Environmental stress, coupled with potential internal weaknesses or external pressures, could have overwhelmed the civilization's ability to maintain its complex urban system. The gradual nature of the decline supports this multi-causal view. Despite its mysterious decline, the Indus Valley civilization left a lasting legacy. Its innovations in urban planning and infrastructure were remarkable. These ideas have influenced subsequent developments in the region. The concept of a grid-planned city with sanitation systems was far ahead of its time. Modern urban planners still study Indus cities for inspiration. Their focus on public health and efficient layout remains relevant. The standardization of weights and measures by the Indus people was a significant achievement. This facilitated trade and administration. Such systems are fundamental to modern economies. The cultural heritage of the Indus Valley continues to resonate. Elements of their religious symbolism or artistic motives may have influenced later traditions in South Asia. The civilization is a crucial part of the region's deep history. Efforts are underway to preserve Indus Valley sites. Many are protected as archaeological sites. Some, like Mohenjo-Daro, are recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, highlighting their global importance. Museums and educational institutions play a key role in promoting awareness. Exhibits and research initiatives help shed light on this ancient culture. They ensure that its story is not forgotten. The study of the Indus Valley challenges older narratives about the history of the Indian subcontinent. It demonstrates the existence of a highly advanced indigenous civilization, predating later migrations. Its achievements stand on their own merits. The legacy of the Indus Valley civilization reminds us of the ingenuity of ancient peoples. It highlights the importance of urban planning, trade, and cultural development. This ancient wonder continues to inspire curiosity and research today. Despite decades of research, significant challenges remain in fully understanding the Indus Valley civilization. These obstacles contribute to its enigmatic status compared to contemporaries like Egypt or Mesopotamia. The most significant hurdle is the undeciphered script. Without being able to read their writing, we lack direct accounts from the Indus people themselves. This limits our understanding of their language, literature, beliefs, and history. Many Indus sites remain unexcavated. Modern development and environmental factors threaten some locations. This means much of the physical evidence is still buried or at risk. Interpreting the artifacts and archaeological remains is difficult without textual context. The function of certain buildings or the meaning of symbols on seals are often subjects of debate. Scholars must rely on comparative analysis and inference. Modern misconceptions and oversimplifications can also hinder understanding. Popular theories, like the priest king being a powerful autocratic ruler, may not be fully supported by evidence. Archaeological data often suggests a more complex or possibly less centralized governance. The lack of monumental art or elaborate burials, common in other ancient civilizations, also presents a challenge. It requires researchers to look for different kinds of evidence to understand social structure and beliefs. The Indus approach seems distinct. Overcoming these challenges requires continued archaeological work and interdisciplinary research. Linguists, historians, anthropologists, and scientists must collaborate. New technologies offer hope for unlocking some of these ancient secrets. Numerous institutions worldwide are dedicated to studying the Indus Valley civilization. Universities and research centers in India, Pakistan, and other countries conduct ongoing archaeological projects and scholarly research. These institutions offer courses and programs focused on South Asian archaeology and ancient history. Students can learn about the civilization's origins, development, and decline. They gain skills in archaeological methods and historical analysis. Faculty-led research projects explore various aspects of the civilization. Recent studies use advanced techniques like remote sensing and DNA analysis. These methods provide new insights into settlement patterns, trade, and population movements. Collaborative projects between international teams are common. Sharing data and expertise helps address complex questions. Publications in academic journals disseminate new findings to the global scholarly community. Public history initiatives also play a role. Museums curate exhibits showcasing Indus artifacts. Educational programs and documentaries aim to raise public awareness about this important civilization. These efforts are crucial for advancing our knowledge. They train the next generation of archaeologists and historians. They also ensure that the legacy of the Indus Valley civilization is appreciated by a wider audience. Ongoing research continues to challenge existing theories and reveal new information. The story of the Indus Valley is still being written. Every discovery brings us closer to understanding this remarkable ancient culture. The Indus Valley civilization was a true marvel of the ancient world. Its sophisticated urban planning, advanced technology, and extensive trade networks rivaled those of its better-known contemporaries. It represents a unique and significant chapter in human history. This civilization's achievements demonstrate the ingenuity and organizational capacity of early urban societies. Its legacy continues to influence modern concepts of urban design and infrastructure. It is a vital part of the cultural heritage of South Asia and the world. Despite the challenges posed by its undeciphered script and mysterious decline, ongoing research is steadily revealing more about the Indus people. New archaeological discoveries and technological advancements promise to unlock further secrets. The story of the Indus Valley is far from complete. It is essential to recognize the Indus Valley civilization's rightful place among the great ancient cultures. Its independent development and unique characteristics highlight the diversity of human civilization. Let us continue to explore, learn from, and appreciate this extraordinary forgotten world. Want to learn more about ancient civilizations? Subscribe to our channel for deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. Hit the like button if you found this journey fascinating, and share your thoughts in the comments below.